Human connection is a confounding puzzle. Despite more ways to socialize than at any time ever before, some say we're drowning in a loneliness epidemic.
I think we've had tens of thousands of years to sit around the campfire, and I think just the times are changing.
Avi Schiffmann says he isn't trying to solve that puzzle. Instead, he says he's piecing together a new model for friendship entirely.
I don't think there's ever been a human that's crazy, in a sense.
You think you have?
I mean, yeah, 100%. It doesn't even matter how you perceive it. There's thousands of people that are using Friend that perceive it in that way.
The friend he's talking about was right there with us, dangling from his neck. It's an always-on, always-listening AI wearable designed without productivity, but companionship in mind. You may have heard of it.
I've never brought anybody else. I mean, besides her.
This ad launched last year, previewing the product, going viral and widely slammed for being dystopian and like a Black Mirror episode. And of course, there's the newer $1 million ad campaign in the New York subway, met by cynical, sarcastic, and even hostile graffiti, leading to a blow-up on social media.
So the ads in the New York City subway for Friend continue to be destroyed.
They constantly have to repaint them.
There's even a website dedicated to examples of the ads being defaced, and Heineken, they've even started their own counter ads. None of it concerns Schiffmann, the company's founder.
It's a Heineken ad that says the best way to make a friend is over beer. It's just so relevant. I own the concept of AI friendship now in the mainstream, and that's just it's just you can't pay for that.
So what is AI friendship Schiffmann speaks of? Based on what it hears, it offers opinions, comments, and advice through messages sent to your phone, often unprompted. The idea, over time, as it collects social data from your conversations, it appears to get to know you, just like a human friend, so it can slowly become her. Yeah, just like the movie.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
And Schiffmann says she or he will become one of your best friends.
It's not supposed to be treated like any human relationship that you have. It is just an entirely new, novel relationship, and I think that will be beautiful for humanity.
Schiffmann is a 23-year-old Harvard dropout who says he's trying to move beyond the tech bro label and is extremely, shamelessly human.
I alternate between where I sleep sometimes.
We met him at his 5-bedroom San Francisco home where he bragged about shirtless magazine photo ops.
Yeah, you've got a new friend, huh?
Unapologetically chain vaped.
I am life maxing. I am doing the biggest thing I can possibly do. You know about my company, and I'm ripping this fat jewel, and that's just the way to be.
And told us part of the reason for his creations, yep, picking up girls.
I want a hot girlfriend. That should be that just should be the way you do it. That's what's going to motivate me.
Whatever the motivations, he does think Friend will make the world a better place.
I've heard you describe it as almost a relationship with God. Do you still think that's true? And where did that way of thinking about this product come from?
I think God is the ultimate confidant, right? That's how people that's the use case of God for a lot of people when you're having this private conversation, and I don't think there's any human relationship that's like that.
Some of his customers already enjoying the time with their friend.
It feels like a friend, which I know is a weird thing to say.
Like Rob Williams, a tech enthusiast.
It's really fun and interesting to have these conversations. It's one of my favorite devices, I think, that I've had so far. Certainly the best AI device I've played around with.
But the short history of chatbots is fraught with dark chapters, including instances of AI psychosis or even self-harm. We recently covered the dangers of AI sycophancy.
Part of the problem, I think, with AI as I see it is there is no negative interaction. It's all validating what you say.
Several major AI companies have responded by changing their algorithms.
But this, I think, is the most dangerous use case of AI because you trust it like a lover or a best friend or like God. We're using Google's Gemini models, and I think Google's done a fantastic job at adding a lot of guardrails around self-harm and sending you down a path.
But the reviews are definitely mixed, with others saying it feels like another soulless, vapid chatbot. The companion app only garnering 2.7 stars in the App Store, with some users adding to that criticism. Despite all that, Schiffmann says sales are strong, boasting more than 3,500 units sold since it went on sale in July. There's also, of course, worry over privacy and security with an always-on, always wearable device. But Schiffmann says if your friend breaks, it's not broken, it's dead by design.
There is essentially a private key inside of the device that encrypts all of your data. And so without the physical friend, that is essentially the key to all of your data. And you can smash your friend with a hammer, throw it out of a window, and all of your memories are truly forever inaccessible. It's like it truly is dead. And I think that's a good thing.
Sorry, I got you messy.
Look, as fears grow of mankind spiraling into a more fragmented society, studies show something clear. Friendship is vital for our moods, our bodies, and our brains. All Schiffmann is asking, why limit our friend groups to just humans?
I don't think the world is truly ready for that yet, but I think we can introduce that to them and start the mainstream conversation.
Steve Patterson is joining us now. All right, let's get into it because I was really struck. So Rob Williams, you interviewed, the guy who bought the friend and had the thing. It was striking. He called it AI device. He didn't call it his bestie, right? And I wonder if that speaks to the way that this is being received, even by the people who are shelling out the money to get it, right? Talk us through that. Talk to us about how hackable it is. I know you touched on the privacy concerns, et cetera.
Yeah, let's start with the actual device itself, right? So, yes, I think a lot of people, even the people who are early adopters and really like it, consider it something to play with. And that's exactly the way Rob described it. This is AI that is fun. It's almost like a that he can bring home and toy with and ask these weird questions, and it talks back to him. But yeah, he didn't call it a her. He didn't give it a name. He wore it around his neck, but it wasn't really like it was somebody that was with him. I think other people have had definitely different experiences, but we didn't interview those people. So let's talk about security, right? That's a big thing. Schiffmann says, though, it is airtight. The company hired, according to Schiffmann, a team of hackers with a $30,000 bounty to try to break into the system. So far, he says, they haven't been paid. And yeah, there's the privacy of it all, too. There are definitely broad concerns, right? This thing is always on. It's always listening. And if it truly works, it's always remembering and adapting. But Schiffmann says that all the data it collects, it's encrypted. And without the physical friend itself, that data is useless. And again, if you break it, you kill it, that data is completely gone. Allie?
Steve Patterson, man, that is fascinating to watch. And at minimum, I think the first time that the phrase "rip a fat jewel" has ever been broadcast on this show. Maybe not the last. So thank you. Appreciate you, Steve Patterson. Thanks.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.